All right, welcome back to WPDE News Channel 15's Night Beat tonight. As we told you, our top story, severe weather moving through the area. Ed Piotrowski tracking things.
That's right.
Doppler 15, Ed.
All right, thanks a lot, Keith and Allyson. Doppler 15 doing a fantastic job of tracking these storms during the course of the evening. No doubt a lot of them were producing very large hail and very strong winds. I can't think of a county throughout the evening that did not experience strong winds and some large hail, as we mentioned. In Florence County, in Florence City in particular, a possible tornado touching down at Coit and Pine Street, and also 4.5-inch hail, which is bigger than baseball size hail, very capable of doing a tremendous amount of damage, and we have seen that already in northern parts of Florence County. Now, the PD and the border belt, everything's nice and quiet right now. Still some leftover light to moderate rainfall, some flashes of lightning as well. Most of the action has shifted toward the Grand Strand, and I'll tell you what, we're going to take a, well, that was my own fault. I just knocked the button out there, so here we go. All right. We'll take in a little bit closer now and show you what's happening around the area. First of all, over the northern parts of Horry and, of course, southern parts of Columbus County. We'll zoom into here and show you that the rain is still fairly heavy in many of these locations. In fact, from east of Fairbluff over to Chadburn, down through Tabor City and north of Loris and northeast of Green Sea, very heavy rainfall in through here. It's not out of the question that there could be some small hail, but we're not expecting anything severe, nothing that's going to knock down trees or bring down buildings or anything like that. We'll go a little bit further to the south along the Grand Strand itself now, and in Myrtle Beach proper, the rain is starting to get very heavy now, quite a bit of lightning, even the possibility of some small hail and gusty winds, but once again, we're not expecting any damaging wind or damaging hail with these cells as they continue to weaken. And finally, we'll head a little bit further to the south. Very heavy thunderstorms out over Georgetown County, especially along the coastline, Pawleys Island, Litchfield Beach, and almost up toward Murrells Inlet. Some moderate to heavy rainfall, and again, quite a bit of lightning and some hail in many locations. We'll spread this out one more time, and we'll reiterate to you that if you live west of the Little Pee River, Marion County, Dillon, Robeson, Scotland, Marlborough, and Sumter, and also over toward Clarendon County and in Williamsburg County, and I think we may have popped out there, so let me repeat that for you one more time. Robeson, Dillon, Marlborough, Scotland, Florence, Darlington, Sumter, Clarendon, Lee, Williamsburg counties, you are in the clear now. Just some leftover rain. The heaviest of storms along the Grand Strand are moving on out to the east and should be gone here within the next hour or so. And we are not anticipating any more severe weather overnight tonight. So with that, we'll take a look at some of the other maps now, and this is what's been incredible as well. Not only have we had to deal with a tremendous amount of hail and very gusty winds, but the lightning has been unbelievable, incredible if you will, over the eastern half of South Carolina and southern North Carolina. What you see here is a time lapse over the past 3 hours or so, and we have literally had thousands of cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. Unbelievable, and believe it or not, this is more of a killer than anything else that's out there. Worse than hail, worse than tornadoes, and even worse than the strong winds. Lightning, very, very deadly, and a lot of this lightning will be moving on out to sea as soon as we get the storms to move off the coast here. Okay, let's move on and show you, well, basically a review of what's been happening here for the past 12 hours or so. And you can see these thunderstorms today. We knew there were going to be quite a few severe thunderstorms around with how unstable the air mass was for most of the afternoon, and we certainly saw it fire up first across the PD, heading to the southeast with that first band. And you notice nothing else back out to the west here, so things are going to be nice and quiet overnight tonight once we get the last of these dying thunderstorms to move on off the coast. Let's take a look at the current temperatures around the Carolinas, and at this hour we have everyone in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Obviously this is rain cool there in many locations. Temperatures probably won't fall too much more. They should remain in the mid to upper 60s inland to right around 70 at the beaches. Futurecast for you, the front that's triggered all the showers and storms this evening, it's going to be down to our south by tomorrow morning. There may be some leftover clouds, but overall looks like a pretty good morning. A little bit drier too, not as humid as it was today as we see it right now. And for the afternoon, front will stay mainly down to our south. This front may lift back to the north as a warm front. Not out of the question we could see an isolated shower or storm pop up, but we are certainly not expecting any severe weather whatsoever come tomorrow afternoon. Then as we head through Saturday, that warm front's going to move to the north, and as it does, it'll allow warmer air to move in here. And once again, a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. As we head through Saturday afternoon, it's going to be warmer as well with the temperatures back into the lower 90s just about everywhere by then. All right, your inshore forecast for tomorrow by the morning hours and into the afternoon. The winds will shift from the north at about 10 miles per hour, and seas will be running 2 to 4 feet. Offshore, the winds continue to be fairly strong out of the southwest at 15 to 20, occasionally up to 25, and the seas running between 4 and 4.5 feet. Offshore tomorrow, north and northeast winds over the offshore waters, over the northern offshore waters. Westerly winds turning northerly at Edisto Buoy at about 10 knots, seas between 2 and 4 feet. Overnight tonight, the scattered severe thunderstorms are pretty much moving off the coast now, so we'll call it just partly cloudy with some lingering rain. Overnight lows in the mid to upper 60s from Lumberton down to Florence. And in Myrtle Beach, we're expecting a low of 70. For tomorrow morning, on your way out the door, no severe thunderstorms to worry about. Mostly sunny skies, partly to mostly sunny. High temperatures in the low to mid 70s, or temperatures by 9 a.m. between 70 and 75. Now for the afternoon, we are expecting partly to mostly sunny skies. Once again, very, very slight chance of an afternoon storm. The high temperatures for the most part in the mid to upper 80s, so a little bit cooler than today, as many locations made it between 90 and 95. 7-day forecast, slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm on Saturday afternoon, 91. A better chance of scattered storms on Sunday, up to about 90. And then dry weather back in here for Monday. And right now, it looks like it may actually be a bona fide cool down for Monday. We're talking highs in the upper 70s. And by Tuesday, we're talking daytime highs in the lower 80s and very little rainfall into the early part of next week. But the chances of thunderstorms will be going up once again, as we mentioned, especially late Saturday and through the day on Sunday as yet another cold front approaches the coast of the Carolinas. So once again, debuting Doppler 15 tonight, and what a tough night to have to do it on, but you might as well show the bells and whistles when you have them and
That's
you're ready
right.
to use them. And I just wanted to reiterate that with Doppler 15, we utilized two of the most powerful Doppler radars anywhere in the country that covers our area, and it was amazing to see how accurate they were tonight when you take a look into these storms with a Doppler radar indicating 4.5-inch hail before really anybody called in to tell us about that.
Right.
We knew we had baseball-sized hail in some parts of those areas, and then we saw the actual circulation in the thunderstorm as well, indicating that there could be a possible tornado. But just thank goodness nobody was injured tonight. We needed the
Right.
rainfall, just tough to get all the rainfall when you had to deal with all this stuff as
Yeah.
well.
Glad to have Doppler 15
Yes.
and Ed.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, Ed. Well, sports is coming up next. We're going to have that, but before we go to break, we want to pass along that number for CP&L for you once again. Again, to recap, 30,000 people without power in South Carolina. 20,000 of those are in Florence, 5,000 in the Dillon area, about 1,100 in Sumter, and 2,500 in Hartsville. That number again is on your screen, 1-800-419-6356, the number to report a power outage to Carolina Power and Light. And we'll be right back with sports.